Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're attacking a Steven. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, please hit the subscribe button, get that bell notification on so you don't miss out on the next episode of Brockton County in Ontario themed city. And make sure to hit the like button. The like button helps the channel a lot. I hope you enjoyed the last episode where we kind of did some planning for future industries expansion as in oil and ore. And we also kind of planned out a bit of a road network, improve some highways a bit. So, you know, it was like a highway upgrade video in a way and a city planning video. So it was overall pretty productive video because today we're going to start one of the two industries, maybe both, I don't know. And we're also going to fill in some other spots that we've kind of built the road network for, and maybe we'll look at some cargo trains as well. Oh, what a beautiful shot of the rainbow painted road and the orange painted road as well. Anyways, let's hop into it. So we are out over here. So this is our city so far. It's a pretty small city. We've only just hit big city. Yeah, it's not really that big, but yesterday we planned all these road networks out. We added a roundabout in, and I think this will be really efficient for what we're kind of looking for here. So this darker shade is ore, and we're going to kind of have like sand pit extraction over here, and then we're going to have more like mineral or metals coming out of this little mountain here or cliff. And then over here we have oil. So yeah, let's dive into it. Looking at the topography really quickly, we can't really build too much out here, but we can build some out here. So I'm thinking this is going to be a bit of a suburb over this way, and then we're going to get a bit of a park in here. But this is prime location for our sand pit, and we're going to be developing over here first. I kind of want to start with the ore industry, because if we go to our factories, we can get the lemonade factory pretty quickly. And I think that'll be pretty good. But otherwise, I mean, if we do this, we can get if we do oil, we can get plastics going, and then we can do that. But this one is a bit more expensive than the lemonade factory, and I think the lemonade factory is kind of a cool little addition. Perhaps it's apple juice, because we have lots of apples in our farms. So I think that'll be a good addition. Perhaps we can get that over here somewhere or something like that. Next thing I wanted to show is we have a pretty high unemployment rate, so that's really good for this situation. It's not good in real life. So I'm kind of looking at starting this out, and we kind of had the plan where we're going to have sand extraction over here, production in the middle, and then ore extraction over this way. It's going to be pretty expansive little area here, but that's good. Separating the parts of the industries are kind of what makes this a bit realistic. But I was looking at this bridge that we built here, and I'm kind of thinking like, trucks are going to have to all be filtered through here or go into our city directly. I would rather trucks try to use this, and I think this is a perfect location for a diamond interchange. So that's what we're going to start off with today. Bit of a diamond interchange. I'm going to use the move it mod here. I'm just going to hold alt down. I'm going to shift it down right to the edge of where the bridge actually needs to be. And you're going to see why in a second. Just make sure there's no clipping. So we're going to grab our highway ramp. This is a one-lane ramp. Anyways, we're going to go to freeform here. Just going to follow the edge of the topography here. Then we're going to curve in ever slowly. Let's try to get a bit sharper of a turn here. Let's go with that. Let's turn anarchy on. Yeah, that's pretty good. And unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of merging here. So one thing we can do is we can upgrade this little section right here. Well, you know what? We can actually just flip this around, because we don't need these cars to start merging until there. And then this way, these cars have a bit of a lane to merge into. Why don't we just do that? And then they can merge together right there. It's going to slow things down a bit, so something we can look out for is using the node controller here and just shifting the bridge down a bit. I should give them a bit more space to merge, but we shall see. All right, I'm gonna take this. I'm actually just going to remove the trees from this little area here because I don't think there'd be trees in that little situation area there. Anyway, so I'm gonna kind of copy that on both sides, or all 4 sides, and we will be kind of set for developing our ore industry. And it's not going to take long for our ability to make glass either, which is nice. So this is going to be the other direction. Very simple diamond interchange. This is a perfect location, and since it's trucks, you need to have as much space as possible. And I'm not too worried about cars getting confused right here, because it doesn't cost any speed to turn just to turn right here. There's not going to be any traffic buildup. We could, if we wanted to, make that a 4-lane, but I'll leave it for now. We'll come back with move in and touch it up. All right, so next we're going to have a bit of a sharper turn, unfortunately, and we're going to have to just merge in. Let's just drag this out a bit more. I'm going to turn some of these guidelines off right to there, and then we're going to, oh, I guess that is the node there. Okay, I'm just gonna have to move this back. I'm gonna hold Alt down. Never mind. And let's get these lanes set up. No, I don't mind this one going here too. Can I delete this one? Oh, darn. Okay, we're just not gonna get them a slip lane. These guys are fine to go here, and then these guys can also go together. So if these guys want to go, the guys turning on the merging in, if they want to go right, they can pretty easily into the slip lane because they're already in that lane. So I'm going to need these ones to decide earlier if they actually want to be in that lane or not. So I'm going to have to actually just delete this just to make sure that they have time to make their decision on what lane they want to go into. Because right here, I want these people to be able to merge lanes here. And we'll do that. So they're going to want to decide before this intersection, or this node, if they're turning left or not. Well, I guess we kind of give them the option. Anyways, so we're going to probably tweak this interchange up at maybe this Friday, maybe at a later Friday. But if we're coming this direction and you want to merge and get off the highway here, it looks like this would be the logical choice, but I don't know. It's a bit tight here. I think we're gonna actually have to back this up. And we're gonna do something a bit different here. So a bit of a traffic management episode on a Wednesday. Okay, so let's just reset this intersection up. Ooh, that's not it, it's this one. And we're going here and there. All right, and then from right here, we will be going up a little bit, right up onto the hill here and connecting up. All right, and you know, I could just wait till the end to do all of these lanes, but that's not how I do things apparently. All right, so one thing we can do is we might get pedestrians crossing this direction. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting, what am I doing? It's this. Yeah, we'll just do this and we'll upgrade just this one section here. And well, if they do want to cross, they have to choose that side, unfortunately, because otherwise we're going to make this a 2-lane, and I want that to be a 2-lane. So the reason why we want this to be 2 lanes here is because we're going to give them dedicated turning lanes. Oh, no. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to go to this tool right here, junction restrictions, and we're just going to turn off the crosswalks a bit earlier. So this way, they have turning lanes. And if we want to be even more picky about this interchange, what we can do is we can just go to this tab right here and go into 4 lanes and just make sure it's elevated or bridge. and just do that. So now they have even more dedicated turning lanes. We could bring it back farther, but I'm going to leave that because I just don't think it's going to be a crazy issue for now. And there we go. So we have lights on this at the moment. We can turn these lights off. I don't think that'll be necessary. And now let's give it a bit of an autosave there while I was doing this. Let's just make sure that this is smooth. So we're going to go to the toolbox here, slope objects, and then we're going to do the same thing from all the sides. Okay, so this side is a bit longer, but I think it works very well. All right. Didn't even really need it. I'll come and just touch this up at a later date because I don't want to spend too much time here. And let's get our ore industry started. So we have 2 extraction points, one over here, one over here. I'm kind of eyeing both these sides really. This is going to be a pretty big ore industry here, but we're also going to get some other industries in as well. I know we said we might get a bit of a suburb in here as well, like a really small suburb. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to just kind of start building these roads out, and we'll see kind of where that leads us. So we can bring this one out to about there, and this one could theoretically connect up, which, you know, it's actually not a bad idea. Although it is underneath the highway. I think that's fine though. Be a bit of a shortcut out over here. So good thing we have some opportunities to have some dedicated turning lanes here. And let's do that. We also have a light right here. Now I'm not a fan of a light that close to a roundabout, so I'm going to turn that off. All right, so if we're kind of eyeing this as a bit of a thoroughfare for traffic, I'm guessing we could leave this middle section open a bit. We could push our ore industry back a touch. So let's see. So this is where we would normally. Oh, it's not perfect. That is going to bug me. So I'm going to delete it ever so slightly here. And we're just going to, no! Sorry, Faith Street. I did not have faith in you. Okay, we're gonna bring it right to there, and then we'll connect it. And we'll have the messiness over there. Okay, so this is where I would normally build a road if we're kind of thinking about our continuous patterns here. So I think right about here is a road that I want to go through. And I'm just going to remove these now. And I think we'll kind of get... I keep spinning around. Okay. Let's focus up here. Let's get our main building right along this road here. So we're just going to place down our ore industry building. Right like that. Small ore mine and sand storage, ore grinding mill. So the way I kind of look at this is a smaller maple quarry. That's actually a fantastic name. I was gonna ask for a name suggestion, but I don't know. I kind of like that. All right, one of the few times that it's actually been like a pretty solid name. All right, so we're just going to do that, and then we're going to swing this over to our sand pit area, and we're just going to clean this up a bit. I'm not sure we're going to get ore stuff in this little quadrant here, but I will clean it up just to make sure. And then we're going to swing this over here. This is going to be a production center, and then we're going to bring it all the way over here because this is going to be kind of where we're going to be getting metals from. All right, so we can actually just clean this off, and then we can save this for other development. And we're going to need to get water out this way. This is going to be quite the journey for water. So good thing we just did a bit of a water upgrade last episode. Do that, and we'll bring it right across here. And we'll bring it right down this road. And I'll preemptively build one down this road, just for funsies. So anyways, these buildings are a bit interesting because they're not really like a main building. They almost look suburban in a way. But I guess depending on the size of your camp, it could be, right? So I like kind of treating it a bit more like, I don't know what the correct term is, but like a base headquarters. Obviously the company will have an office somewhere downtown, and then this will be like their, I don't know, like their base camp, main HQ, base HQ, headquarters, you know. Oops. I'm going to just Maple Quarry Incorporated. All right, so that's gonna be a pretty good location over there, and it's gonna attract some jobs. But now we need to get our actual sand pits in here. So what I'm thinking of, if you don't live in a winter climate, oftentimes there are, instead of salt on the roads in the winter, they do sand on the roads. So that's what I'm kind of thinking that this is like a sand extraction point for the winter use of roads, and the use on roads in the winter. Winters, having salt everywhere is just really gross and not exactly environmentally friendly. So oftentimes they use sand instead, and it just makes everything dirtier. But that's unfortunate. We'll clean that up though. Alright, so I'm actually just going to clean that up by using the zoning restrictions, just turning zoning off on that road. Anyways, so let's look at this. So the reason why I kind of had this in mind, I'm actually going to look to upgrade some of these a bit earlier than I normally would, just because I am definitely anticipating the need for a light right there. Oh, Coleridge Boulevard. Let's turn the light off right here. Oops. And we'll probably need a light right there, and then we're going to need to get some dedicated turning lanes. Because a lot of trucks are going to be coming through this section, and then over here as well. So I don't think many cars are going to use this road. I'm actually thinking about deleting it. And I don't know if this is going to really back up that much. So we will leave it and we'll see. So sand extraction. Let's see. I kind of want them a bit. So the reason why I recess them back is because I kind of want a bit of a buffer with something else, or you know, something at all. I'm thinking we kind of just. I don't think it would be right against the road, would it? I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of good. It's like a bit of a staging area too. We'll play the game. We'll let the sim run, and we'll go this way. Yeah, I think I'll leave 3 for now, and we'll look at expanding it in the future, but we need water this way. What am I doing? Holy cow. Water. And we'll bring water right down here. Probably just preemptively do it all the way down these roads. Alright, so now that we got the sand extracting, we need a place for that to be stored. And holy cow, my brain is a bit off today. Here's the sand storage. So I'm thinking we're going to use this section as sand storage. Close to the highways, you often see them along rural highways. They're like those big brown silos. I'm going to leave some space for development of the road network in the future. I'm just going to bring it back to here. It's probably going to be fine. We can probably get even just 2 in here, and that'll be good. And then we're going to actually, hold on. I'm going to put this one on empty. and this one on, you know, I'll leave it on balance for now. I'm thinking about that warehouse kind of thing we were talking about before, because I want these ore grinding mills out this direction. So I feel like this is going to be a bit more of a heavier industry. This is more just extraction. So I'm kind of thinking we need another road through here. So let's just think about maintaining our 8x8 grid. I know this is a bit off, but that's... Whoa, holy cow. Might as well do it from this side then. Nope, a bit off. There we go. Just gonna click that in really quickly, pause the game, and then this is where I need the road. And then I'm gonna delete these roads, perfect. That one too. Connect up like that. And we'll bring this right down through here. And I'm actually just going to redraw this road. Oh, geez. There we go. So I'm just really picky with road networks, guys. Alright, so we're going to delete those, and then this is going to be our actual marker. Alright, so I'm going to extend that over, and then we're going to get our industrial road. Connect in. Oh, come on. There we go. For you. Oh, geez. Let's back it up right to there. This should connect properly. There we go. Okay, and then we'll back up this right to there, and go right like that, and then over. Hopefully they didn't mess too much up. And then I'm just gonna hold Alt down. Oh. I'm actually just gonna undo that. No, that's okay. Let's do that. Perfect. So a bit of a very slight slope, but what we've done is we've maintained a very clean grid, and it's going to stop that from bugging me. All right, so I'm kind of still eyeing this section for production. Let's just hold Alt down. Just do that. There we go. It's fine. I'm going to continue this road over, and then let's get our ore grinding mills in. Oh darn, they're just a slight bit off, eh? And I don't really want them along the highway, so perhaps we look at doing something like this. It's really unfortunate that they don't exactly fit perfectly in there. So I'm just kind of trying to do a bit of planning in my head really quickly about what's going to be happening here. Yeah, I think I'd want them on this side or this side. So I think, or, the second time I've done that. Okay, and then we'll just get these over here. So this is going to be like a bit of an issue for a little while, to be honest, with the amount of storage we're going to have. So it's just something we're going to need to look out for. Nice. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Anyways, that's actually a perfect square. We'll do that, and then we'll get some of these. And all these roads are not temporary, but oh, like, come on, that works perfectly, doesn't it? All right. So and woo, no, this one I'm gonna leave unbalanced as well, I guess, because I want fill. Yeah, fill. And let's go water with this. And let's bring it right down through here. And we'll just make sure that we have water coming out that direction as well. Oh, look at that. I didn't actually connect that up. Alright, so it's going to take a little while for this to catch up. But there's a few things we can do in the meantime. We can look to start zoning in a bit of residential out this way and over here. And we can also look at getting a bus route out this way. So that is what we will do. We kind of have a bit of a junction right here of buses. So what I'm thinking of is, so we have a bus stop right there for Queen Street, even though it really should be going the other direction. Oh, I didn't mean to add that stop. Yeah, I kind of wanted to stop there. And then we'll move this stop right to there. This one right to there. And this one. I mean, this is a bit... This is too many, but I can't really delete the stops, can I? Oh, I can. Look at that. Okay. Alright. So that is good. This is going to get a bit hectic, and well, it might get a bit hectic. Let's start a new line. So I'm going to do something a bit different. So we need a stop over on this side, so I'm going to start with that. Then we're going to get it to go over here. And then it's going to connect up with the green line over here, and it's going to come back. Alright. So then we're going to get it to be sneaky and come through this direction. So we might get a lot of traffic through here. But we're also going to get traffic through here, so I'm just going to kind of bite the bullet on this and get a stop right about there. And then we're going to get that bus to jump over here. And then come along this direction, loop around. And we might as well just get a stop there instead. And we'll get a stop there. And on the way back, we'll stop right there. And we'll connect up, just like that. Very easy. Let's go to this new bus line. This one is Maple or line. Oh, we need to change that to a different color. Make the Maple ore line. Let's make it a dark blue. And that has 10 vehicles. I don't know if it needs 10 vehicles, so let's drop it down to 4. Okay, and then let's do a bit of residential zoning, because if we look at our unemployment, it has dropped a bit. And I just want to make sure that we are constantly growing. So what we'll do is we'll just bring this right up to here, like we've done before. And this is where that road would be, right? Because it would connect in like that. So we'll continue this right through there. And we'll do the same thing. Right out there. You know what? I think this might actually be a good spot to get a junction. And... oh gosh. Let's just maintain our current grid. And then we'll mess up this side. Okay. And then right here, we'll get a road in. Oh no. Okay, I'm being too picky. That's fine. And then we'll just get a road right to there. And then we will... let's go to these 1U roads for this. Okay, and I think we're just going to look at the topography here and make sure we're not going too crazy with this. No, we're fine. And then I just want to use Move It. I'm just going to select this, just nodes. I'm just going to do that. I want to say every single one of them should be at that height. Alright, and then we're going to go with just this road, and we're going to connect them up like that. Alright, and then I'm going to kind of try to readjust them a bit so that this road is all straight. There we go. And hopefully the zoning isn't too crazy. No, looks fine. Okay, and then we'll just kind of... we might need a school in here. Well, there's a school right there. Let's just do let's add in a small park, and then we'll kind of just zone everything in from there. How's this park? That's too big. Perfect, okay. And then we'll just zone everything from here over like that. And then I'm just going to take off the zoning there. And then I'll be a bit more picky on this side. Actually, let's just remove this. Let's go to our zoning adjuster. And I don't think there will be zoning on this road. Or that one. Okay, so let's go back to our zoning here. And we're going to have zoning right up to about that point. Yep, that's all good. And then we'll get... We'll go back to the zoning adjuster. Oh, that's on this road. Oh, silly me. Just going to pause because I see that water notification. And we're just going to zone in this. I don't think we need a house there. I think that's fine. And then we'll just get... Yeah. Bit of commercial right here. Okay, we'll add water into this little area here. This little neighborhood. Not sure what if we're gonna even make this a district or if it's just gonna be existing. Alright, and we're gonna finish off. It is kind of at that time where we should look to end the episode, but I want to just kind of look at where this topography would be. It's right about here. We don't really have a road connection, but we do have an opportunity right here to kind of make it seem like it was a previous road connection. So, hey, that's good. So we do have a bit of a bus issue here. Hopefully it readjusts itself. And we're just going to redraw in this road here. So we are a bit off. Just going to draw past it. Okay, we're gonna do this, and I think it's gonna be fine. Let's go to segments 2. I'm just going to hold Alt down. Get a bit of a smoother little transition there. And then right where the zoning kind of shifts off is where I'll kind of... Ooh, let's take a look at the topography again. Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna make this a bit of a park, we kind of need some space for this. So I think I'm just going to draw something out like that. And then right from... Oh, darn, that zoning's a bit off too. And we'll just get a road just like that. Okay. And then I'm just gonna go over these streets that we've made and just make sure that the sidewalks connect. And I might have to come back because I forgot to do this and readjust the zoning ever so slightly. But something else we could do is just... no, that's fine. I'm being a bit too crazy. All right, so let's re-add some of the zoning in here. We'll do that. Do that. It's all fine. Okay. And then let's look at commercial here. So we're just going 3 deep on the commercial and 4 deep with that. And then we'll get residential right through here. Let's actually cut that off a bit. And I don't know. We're gonna need to turn zoning off on this road right here. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we can just get some houses right here. No, that's too different. We got a smaller house right here. And we're just gonna leave this side open for now. And then I think the last little thing we need to do is just bring a road out to here. And we'll get a fake connection up. Like that. Just going to drag it over. Aha, we leveled up. Okay, perfect. We'll do that next episode. So this is just for the sake of pedestrians. Alright, and I want to make sure that's not the same height as this. Alright, and let's just zone this in with some residential. And we'll get some houses on this side too. Oops. Alright, so I think maybe just some trees in here would make a huge load of difference. So I think we'll just kind of make this bit of a line, and we'll line this road with trees. And we'll do the same right here. I'm going to get rid of those trees, and then line this with trees as well. Alright, let's just get 2 lines. And we'll get some trees right like that. Alright, so the reason why I'm doing this is to fill in this space, which I'm not sure if we zoned in, which I'm kind of realizing now that we did. That's okay. Alright. There we go. That's fine. Alright, so that's pretty nice. We've kind of leveled up this little area here. Let's make sure this area has water, because I know that we didn't complete the pipes over on this side. And we're good. Let's take a look at Maple Quarry. So we did level up. We just need to get to the next milestone, and we should be fine. So we have unlocked some metals, so that's what we'll do start of next episode. Let's zoom in right here, and we'll get a bit of a cool little shot for the thumbnail. So without further ado, everyone, I'll talk to you next time. Peace out.